your defending champion here. I'm not gonna sit here and make this video be about how bad you guys all suck this year. Instead, I'm gonna do you guys a favor and give you 5 tips to win guaranteed fantasy football. Obviously, you're not gonna win in this league against me because I've mastered it, but we'll go ahead and get started with my 5 tips for you. Tip number 1, obviously the most important thing you could do if you want to have a chance at winning a championship, don't do any research. All the research is going to do is hurt you. Just listen to the computer. The computer is very smart, okay? All you got to do is when you're drafting, it pops up on your screen as you draft. All you have to do is select the player that it tells you to and hit draft, guaranteed to give you a good player. So that's all you got to do. You don't have to do any research. Listen to your gut. That's all you got to do. Pretty simple. Most people don't do it. I've been doing it now for 10 years, and it won me a championship, and I'm never looking back. Alright guys, tip number 2, this one's also very important. It's called getting in shape before fantasy football season begins. What that means is what you're going to want to do is a lot of day drinking, eating really shitty, greasy foods well before the season starts. I'm talking like 2-3 months. You really want to acclimate your body for the kind of stuff that's going to be happening to you on Sundays. That way, you're going to be able to stay awake the entire day watching football, and you're not going to wake up on Monday feeling like shit. You're going to feel fine for the Monday night game, and you're going to be able to, keep drinking and eating shitty foods all throughout the weekend, well into Monday. So I think, that might be even more important than tip number 1. So take it from me, guys. Oh shit, it's live. I hit play. Alright guys, welcome back. Tip number 3, we're going to go through something that every team should do well before the season starts. I like to refer to it as the Madden rule. Basically your general scouting reports, something that every team's going to go through is some injuries, so you might want to look up free agents throughout the year, but the best way that I found, probably that anyone's ever done before, I don't know if anyone's done it before, but it's actually just play Madden. I mean, it's got all kinds of reports. It's got your agility, your strength, your 40 speeds, hand sizes for quarterbacks. It's great. If you want to pick up someone off the, out of free agency, you could check out all that information through Madden if you just want to, scope that player out. So I would recommend that highly for anyone. I'm sure that's a top secret tip that anyone would be beneficial for. Obviously I'm going to have the first upper hand on that one as well, just because I've got all the Maddens, from 2000 through 2020. I mean, they gave me, from winning the Super Bowl, they gave me the next year's upper hand. So I've already had that. So I'm gonna have that before draft. That's a tip. I mean, you're not gonna be able to get the 2020, obviously, but if you want to use the 2019, that's what I've been using. I mean, I've won a Super Bowl in 10 years, so tips coming straight from me, guys. I'm just kidding. I really don't. I haven't played Madden since probably original Xbox, but I'm pretty sure by now they probably do have that info, so if you want to check that out, go for it. Alright guys, tip number 4, that's something any team's going to go through is a slump. Somewhere you're going to experience a slump. Every season it happens. You know, it might be a game, one game, typically for me, is all it is. Some people experience, you know, an entire losing season, 3 games, 4 games, 5 games. I don't think I've experienced anything that dramatic, but what I like to do, you know, to kind of get my players' confidence back up is doing, you know, the simple things like, you know, play some video games where you're winning against a computer. Simple as something like that. What I like to do typically is play against my kids, just you know, kick their ass at whatever. You know, sometimes they cry, sometimes they don't. It's okay if they do, as long as it's going to build up a little bit of confidence, get a little bit of momentum going forward. Your team's going to really feed off that, and it's you know, it jump starts a kick into the playoffs. So that's one thing, is really just to build that morale up, get that confidence going, and if you do that, your team's going to experience some good things. So that's tip number 4. Alright guys, this is it. Final tip. I'm sure it's the one you've all been waiting for. Most important. I know I said 1 and 2 are probably most important, but this is the real deal. I mean, if you guys are going to want to win a championship, you can't lose in the playoffs. That's all there is to it. If you win every single playoff game, I guarantee you 100% of the time you're going to win a Super Bowl. So that's really all you got to do. Make it to the playoffs, win the Super Bowl. Period.